Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm having a little problem where my stream's not showing up on the YouTube studio to put in the links. Hey, Joy. Hey, Mobile. Hey, Obi. Give me 1 second. That sucks, because I'll have to read the chat from the phone. Hey, Dark Art. Here it is. Very odd that it's not coming up on my YouTube studio. Nope. I can't get the live stream to come up on YouTube Studio for me to get that dashboard thing. I'll have to read my chat. Oh yeah, it's a guy with a crown. Hey, Lindsay, thanks. Hey, yo. I'm going to ink him today since he's already penciled in. I have to fix those eyes though; they look kind of wonky. Eh? I'm not very good at getting eyes consistent. I'm just pasting my stream in the various self-promotion channels. Okay. I'm gonna have to read the chat through my phone, so I might be a bit more slow reading as per usual. Do Our gang isn't complete without Phantom. He's coming. Okay, that's true. My eyes always look like one is squinting. Yeah, eyes really bring out a lack of symmetry. That eyebrow's not shaped very interestingly either. So, how's everyone doing tonight? First Friday of October. It's super fallish here the last few days. Hey, Pop. A Zeus? Yeah, he's meant to be kind of snarky. This eye isn't as important getting the details because I'm going to shade all this. But I still want the size to be right. That's good. Uh, I am both breathing and pumping blood, so pretty good. 2 feet in a heartbeat. I never heard your voice before. Ooh, is it what you expected? I'm good. I'm trying to level up my Fortnite. Cool. Does Fortnite have Halloween events? I know they have concerts that everybody made fun of. This guy's looking up a bit too, so I'm not going to put that circle in the inking. That's more just to help me keep perspective that this is the bottom of his nose. And you're kind of looking up at it. A few people did. Hey, Phantom. Eminem did a concert in Fortnite. Yeah, and so did Dead Mouse, right? Or was it no Marshmallow? This is my new. I wanted to get a brush as fine as this one, but the problem with this one is that the ink for them isn't waterproof. If you try to put waterproof ink in, it will clog it up, and it takes forever to dry. So I bought a new little tiny fine tipped brush just to dip in my waterproof ink. It doesn't hold very much, so you might see me having to dip it in the ink a bit more than usual. The finest brush in the land. It's less fine than this one. I think because these are just covered in ink all the time, they get these super fine tips. They're fun for like Inktober, where you want to do a quick little ink drawing. That's what I did my other guys on. This is my new XL. I think I was talking about that last stream. These guys that make recycled paper. This is their mixed media one in a little sketchbook. I did her on stream. I have a short for this lady, but you can see that same brush. It's a little inconsistent with the flow, so I get where it's sometimes it's on the dry side, sometimes it's blobbing out ink like crazy. There's my Batmander, and there's a Gengar eating. I want to say a Haunter, a Gengar eating a Ghastly. And I don't know. Maybe I'll do some colors with this guy. Throw some red ink on him. A Gruger. Cool. I want to chew on the brushes, they called me. Oh, the Wendigo. I was too lazy to finish the rocks. Where is he? I don't know. I still have this girl to ink too. If I finish this guy quick, maybe I'll ink her. I drew her long ago, and then just kind of never got around to finishing her. I also have this guy from what, second last stream or the stream before. But I do what I usually do and draw the facial features way too big. That's a huge nose. And there's for Phantom's competition that's due tonight. I thought it was due Sunday, so I still got to draw trees. You can see the pencils for them are there, but I'm just lazy. He fits in the frame perfectly, though, eh? Perfect. I should just live stream this all day. For anyone wondering, the competition was to combine a fox, a human, and a rhino. So, 1 second. There's the Wendigo. I really like that one little bit of wash right there. It really brings out the like the muscle on the side of his leg. But this is one of those ones where when I turned it upside down, I instantly realized how much smaller that leg is than the other one. Voice him for 2 hours. Hello. Do you like my horn? I polished it this morning. Anyway, I like how the shading looks on these antlers. I did that one backwards, actually, but I don't know. I like how he came out. I like how the idea was like as if he's a skeleton and it's shaded behind there, but it kind of just looks like it's black, which doesn't look bad. And I did use some of my dry brush to the advantage. But anyway. Wendy Gorgeous. Insane for reals. Thanks, Obi. I'm getting way behind. XL mom jeans. She does have mom jeans. I'm getting lazy drawing. Yeah, same. I think it's the time of year. I hear a lot of people actually since the end of the summer complaining that they just don't feel very motivated, including me. I'll do his pupils later so I can get the inking so you guys can see it better. I know some people like doing the roll thing, but I find it ends up just kind of spreading graphite around on your page. I like giving it a few dabs and then folding it up. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing with this hair too. I'll probably leave his hair mostly black, do some highlights here. Going kind of this way. A few odd strands sticking out maybe. A Wendigo. I made that joke yesterday with Phantoms. He drew a Wendigo that looked like it was rapping. Is that somebody pretending to be Nightbot? I don't have a Nightbot anymore. Pantless Jack. I have to go back and look. I'll draw him, but I have to go see what he looks like again. Although apparently I might get kicked off YouTube. I guess you don't. Spider was saying he got banned from streaming for cursing, but maybe because it knows or thinks that he's younger. Because I didn't know you can get banned from streaming just for cursing. Start up here. When I do lines with the little brush, I kind of like building them up. Which is weird because it kind of goes against what I was always taught about drawing, which is to do quick, smooth lines. Well, that's what Spider said, but it might be because it thinks he's young. It, as in the algorithm. Or something else. I'm pretty sure I watch videos all the time with people cursing. I don't know, maybe with just live streams, but I marked mine not for kids, so I don't think it should be a problem. Not that I curse that much. Yeah, maybe it could be anything from he had TV on and something copyrighted was playing. I'm going to pen those in, actually, because I find it very hard to get in close with the brush with this camera. But I'll brush in most of his face. Yeah, whenever I inked, I was always told you should try to do quick, steady lines. But there's a girl I was watching the other day who inks comic books, and she does that. But a lot of times she also does these like building up, almost like a paintbrush. Goes a whole bunch of little lines that kind of build them up, and I like how that looks. It's kind of like inking with a brush. Probably put a highlight here. Hey, Luke Collin. I don't know who that is. Thanks for joining the stream, though. Some rim lighting. Okay, so a little bit of cheekbone to put some rim lighting around that too. I think that would look good. Maybe up here. I really like the stark black shading with rim lighting or like white outlines on the edges. I don't really have plans for this guy except the general idea, so I'm kind of making this up as I go. Although I've done a lot of pictures like this. So that'd be the rim lighting for his cheekbones on that side. Although I put it kind of close to his mouth. So I'll probably shade around there. And last time You look at my Batman one, I did his bottom lip, and it didn't look good. So I'm going to leave the bottom lip on this guy. So I'll probably leave a little spot there for light, and then basically everything on the left side is going to be shaded in black. Put a little bump in the nose here. Maybe one up like that. How has your day been? Good. Thanks for asking. Feel a little tired today. A little sickly. I think it's the weather, but a good day for the most part. Ink wash colors for the gem and the crayon. I was thinking doing some red ink. Hey, Drew. I don't know if I ever seen Drew show up in one of my streams. Maybe once before. Cool. Yeah, it is a king. I just been drawing a lot of portraits lately, Drew, and yeah, trying to come up with new ideas. How's the famous Cincinnati Drew today? Oh, cool. Thanks. A lot of these lines too, I got to put black in around them, so I'm going to have to go back in with a brush, and I'll clean up those lines a bit so they're not so jaggedy looking. Because nobody wants no jaggedy looking lines. Yeah, I had a good sleep. I don't have a reason to be tired. I just kind of feel, yeah, meh today. It's one of those days. I think I like foul, but I think foul weather can do that to you. So this is the side that won't be mostly in black, so to be a bit more careful. Um, Tired from walking around a bunch. Tired of Amazon selling me used items when I buy new. Oh, like things that were returned. I hate when you buy something new and you can tell right away because the packaging's already been opened on the inside. Or if it's something that you like, you have to put pieces of it together, you can see somebody already did it, and then you're wondering, okay, so why was this one returned? Well, I never done gold leaf in a while. I can put some gold leaf on him and on his rings, earrings. I bought a 6-inch 3-ring binder and it was super expensive. Holy God, $36 for about 3-ring binder for your cookbook recipes, and it came with no labels and glue all over with rusty rings. I guess so. You're sending it back. Want rusty rings on their binder. Once I bought a new book and it smelled like it had been soaked in perfume. Yeah, you hear about sometimes people buying clothes online and it will come smelling like cigarette smoke and stuff. Is it Dark Heart, man? I don't really even need to do that eyebrow there. Dark Heart Appreciation Month. Is that because it's your birthday? I feel like Amazon is literally just reshipping you stuff in home. Yeah. Uh, think about how much stuff they probably get sent back to them, and they're trying to pass all that off again on people. And they probably do it for a good reason because a good percentage of people that get, half broken stuff probably don't even bother returning it. I drew that eye too small. Now I gotta try to match this one to it. Too small, but more like diamond shaped, I guess. Not my best eyes, but they'll do. Drew the King. How many subs do you have now, Drew? I feel like Drew could afford to give me like, 500 of his subs or something. Yes, Jackbox tonight. Wow. Here looks kind of, I don't know, sassy. I'll probably join and play Jackbox for the first few hours anyway. It tends to go on a bit long for me. Hey, Taco. What's the one next week for? Are you behind on like milestones? The little indication of a nostril there. Why are you doing so, Asade? I don't know. This guy's sad. He kind of looks like the king or the prince from Shrek. This with a smaller chin. Got that vibe though, eh? Yes, exactly. I forgot that his name was Prince Charming. Well, it's not depends. It's like using the ink and stuff, but really, I'd probably have an easier time using one of these types of pens, file liners. I'm gonna mark some rim lighting on this ear too. Maybe up there. I'll do the crayon later. Boom. So October is Dark Art Appreciation Month, in case anyone didn't know that. There's always a little moment right before you start running out of ink, but after you use a bit where it's just like the perfect amount for hatching. What dragon tribe do I draw from Wings of Fire out of the 10 tribes? I would do the tribe with the dragons. Also, I don't know anything about Wings of Fire other than it's about dragons. Maybe that's what I should have said tonight. The dragon. That's what I was just about to say. Rainwing. Oh, I forgot I was going to do a little light spot there. When are we playing Phasmophobia? You know what? I think I seen it on sale for $20 the other day. I'll check after the stream, and maybe we can get a game going. Hopefully, it plays well on my computer. I wonder if I should leave something here. This may be a little indication of where the lip ends. Nah, it would be too small. Ba-ba-ba. Do I like potato chips? Of course I like potato chips. I already ate like 5 bags that are supposed to be for trick-or-treaters. These other eyebrows there, it's covered in shadow. As well with everything but his eye. And that little light spot there, because the idea would be his nose is blocking. I don't know how to describe it. The spot that's casting the shadow. So you get kind of a little light spot. Not that his cheek would be popping out there, I guess. Hey, à toi. Not today. 5 bags over like the last week. It's just that they're not supposed to be for me to eat. Tap and skate, Kent. Yeah, no, not in one day. Not that bad. Although I probably could. Do you ever see the amount of chips now they put in the Halloween ones? It's like, 5 chips. You have to eat 5 for like a normal size bag of chips. I'm seeing lots of YouTube videos or shorts for the new skate game where they play Even Flow by Pearl Jam and go flying around. Is Poophead playing? Does he play too? I haven't seen Poophead on here in a while. Do you know who else I haven't seen on here in a while? It was Cheesy. I was thinking that the other day. I seen someone else on a stream. It wasn't him. Someone else with the cheese related name. Oh, maybe it was him. Hey, Pixelated. A while since our last encounter. How long was it? Welcome back, by the way. Two months. Crazy that I'm still here doing this. Do you guys know October 16th? So what? 13 days from today, I would have been streaming on YouTube for 6 months. Happy year. Goes fast. To think about this. Yeah, I don't. I don't do well sub wise. Someone told me, if it takes about a year for a small creator to get like 1,000. So I'm not even halfway there. But I had fun. It certainly keeps me drawing more than I would be if I wasn't. Although I wish I got subs more from shorts than live streaming. Sometimes with shorts, it just feels like you spend all that time editing them and then you don't get one sub. But I kind of enjoyed the editing too, so I don't know. Can't complain, I guess. Consistency is key. Exactly. Thanks, Lindsay. I was thinking of doing a 6 months, not like an art showcase, like my art over 6 months, but like click in order, a little thing to gauge progression. That'd be cool. Kind of like back in the day of like night shows and stuff, or talk shows, and they would show a little compilation. So how have you been? Pixelated? Think of it a learning thing for now. Yeah. I mean, it will always be a learning thing. I did. I liked it. I don't know why Joey looks good and I don't. Ooh. Is it that Joy looks good and you don't? Or just Joy looks better? It's supposed to be y'all got married because I don't know Joy better than you, Phantom. I don't know why. Would you still like to go? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Me and Phantom will have to do another live stream. You know what we could do, Phantom, is a live stream because I seen you the other day playing with ink, like pouring it on the paper and just making stuff as you go. Making stuff up from it. Do something like that together. Be fun. One sec. I have a hard time doing it because I have my chat and everything up on the computer and my phone's streaming, so. Well, if she's gonna do a one with me Sunday, she can't be too famous for you. I'll look at a taco. Just have to wait till the stream's over. Like I said, I don't have my phone. I can't look at it because my phone's streaming right now. No, I streamed for about 2 hours. Where are we at? Another hour. Okay, I'm almost done. It's here in its crown. It's basically all that's left. I really don't have to do too much hatching elsewhere. Look how nice the brush hatching is, though. I mean, if you look close, yes, it's a bit inconsistent, but they have a real nice flow. It's out there. How did you know, Phantom? I seen a picture before, and it was self-portrait Picasso did, and it was showing like his first self-portrait when he was 14, and it was like super high, skilled painter. And then it showed his last one, and it was done in his style. Just interesting. You can tell Picasso was like an expert, realistic painter when he was a kid. Which is, I guess, everyone who gets famous for like stylizing, like a stylistic type of art. They're usually a lot more skilled at fundamental stuff than they get credit for. But you kind of have to know that. You have to know what you're stylizing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. He was Picasso, yeah. Well, like I said, I don't know the history, but I just seen that it was on the internet, and it was like his self-portrait at 14, and it was like Renaissance painter quality stuff. And then his self-portrait, I think it was the year he died, and it was in his abstract style. Silly Goober says, "Drive your ambitions, or your ambitions will drive you." I just read that as I want a hot dog, and my hot dog ate my fucking popcorn again. Ooh, I cursed. I'm gonna get kicked off live stream. Be careful. Oh, and by the way, hi, silly goober. How do you get your dog to stop eating your popcorn? Uh, does your dog take any medicines? Put the medicines it takes in the popcorn. Because they always know. That's what I meant before, where I said it doesn't matter really that the line art's messy at these parts. Because I will brush them. I thought doing some ink brushing be good today, because I had at least 3 people mention about my inking today. Mostly because of that Pokemon picture. The worst advice? As a yo, I don't condone eating both your popcorn and your dog's medicine. What? No, I'm saying you put the dog's medicine in the popcorn. Oh, I guess then you would have to eat it, eh? Yeah, I didn't think that through. We'll make a bowl just for the dog and put its medicine in it, and then it will realize, and then it will never eat popcorn again. So you just have to sacrifice one bowl. But no, don't take your dog's medicine. If I get banned from streaming on YouTube for anything, it will probably be that. I need a little disclaimer that says don't take any health advice. I am not a doctor. I just pretend to be one on the internet. I need to stir my ink up or something. It's very blotchy looking today. not blotchy, but like there's extra like spots that usually aren't there. Yeah, this man gives bad dog advice. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I missed that. What if it overdoses? Well, then, I don't know. Take it to the vet. I'm gonna let this, after I finish this bit of hair, let this dry for a little bit. Before I finish the crayon there. This was a quick one. I did this pencil sketch. I started drawing something around 6 o'clock for the stream, so I'd have the pencils done, so people don't really see my pencils until they're finished. But the first attempt I did at it was bad. The eyes are all crooked and misshaped. So I started this one probably, I don't know, 6:30. No, 22. Anyway, my point is, I'm almost done, and it seemed like it took about less than an hour. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat again. Drake Romero. Fun fact: my little doggo has little spots on his little belly. I added the third little. But Kent, she's so cute, and she has the smoothest 0.9 grain sandpaper brain, and I love her. She's so silly and cute, and I can't say no to her. Yeah, I miss my dog. I had a teacup Yorkie that passed away from her liver went 2 years ago now. Not last summer, not the summer before, the summer before that. So a little bit over 2 years. Sorry. Her name was Macy May. And she had a sister that lived with my real sister, well, my human sister, whose name was Molly May. Molly May's still alive. That's how I say sorry, but I'm not Canadian. You also, you spell color like a Canadian with the U. I actually don't. Not just because of the internet. I got used to stuff correcting color all the time on me. Well, I forgot to do with the black around his eye. Gotta get some black in that orbital bone. Had him since he was a baby till adult. Cute. That sucks that I missed that before that you had to sell them. I had a cat that just kind of started hanging around our house once, and we had to give her to a family because my dad's allergic to cats. But I fell in love with her quite quick. She hung out on the back step. It was actually one day we went out and we were hearing noises, and she was just kind of hiding under the back step. She liked getting on my shoulder, which was cute. Sort of like that. Smooth that out a bit. Yeah, that's all right. Mm. His liver, heart, and brain was shutting down, so rest in peace. Sorry to hear that. I had to look up a bit. A sausage dog. Oh, I got that YouTube money as long as it's under $20. That was way up. I read half of that. All right, good night, Taco. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. Excuse me, and hanging out. Hey, it's Aaron Rose. What's going on, Aaron? I was working on a little ink brush portrait today. I feel like I'll have to thin down that earring to match with that one. Bit better. Yeah, I assume that. Not much. Some car games. Excuse me. I need a drink of water. My speakers on top of the PC fell. Oh, did they break? Are they okay? I was just singing before I got here. Um, like singing just around your house, or like actually like singing, doing something. Hey, Kevin, thanks. I find speakers after a while they get where they won't be broken, but it's like the cords go on them, and you have to kind of you can fiddle them around and move the port around and hear static. I don't know, maybe just mine. Uh, Ozymandias, King Solomon. I don't know. Would that match with those people? Ozymandias was like a Sumerian or something, right? More likely in my room. That's cool. I can. I also like to sing in my room. I kind of missed that line there. Was that was he Sumerian? I don't know. Who cares? Mm. Oh, thanks, yo. No, this is just a hobby, Kevin. Um, I do programming, web development, as my real job. So this is just for fun. Oh, really? So he's Egyptian. Well, there you go. I learned something new. What happened to his kingdom? It just got old. That's what the poem's about, right? The story is that there's actually no kingdom there, just a sign bragging about how great his kingdom is. Aaron Rose mostly raps. Do you rap songs that you know, or is that just off the dome freestyling, off the top? I'm gonna cheat and spin the sky around. I could use a pen for this, but I probably should. Chris Webby, I don't think so. I'm gonna use a pen before I botch that line art on this part because this is going to be all white, so I really can't mess it up too much. I can mess up a little bit. But... Uh, rap battle tonight. Anyways, my peeps, I will be off. Bye, Aaron. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Obi. I think it came out all right. Maybe that off a bit. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else I should hatch here. Well, that looks about whatever. Obi is nice. I guess everybody's nice, right? I mean, not everybody, but you know what I mean. In our little group. Except Phantom, of course. Guy's a jerk. Phantom guy is such a pain. His wife's quite a joy, though. Ba-doom-tsh. Alright, if I keep hatching this, I'm going to overwork them. But I kind of can't stop sometimes. Do you guys ever have that problem where you just kind of keep wanting to add detail? Just because it's fun. I'm going to have to rush after I finish this guy to do finish Phantom's thing. Throw some trees behind that guy. I guess the trees don't have to be in color, right? Well, you see what I'm doing there. I'm just going where there would be shadows and putting in some little hatching. I can do it all night. I get too tired and I know I'll add detail for like 4 hours. Yeah, I just want to like keep hatching this guy. Hatch him like an egg. I wonder why they say hatching. Do we say hatching because like when chickens are hatching eggs, little lines appear around them? So we say little lines are hatching. I think about adding gold leaf. I haven't used my gold leaf in a while, but I was thinking for his earrings. I don't want to do his whole crown gold. That'd be too much. When you use gold leaf, you only want to use it in a few subtle spots. His eyes might work though. I just added shadow to it before I read all that though. But when I'm looking up at you, looking down on you. Oh, look how big his chin gets when you do that. He's like a skinny alien guy, and then he's like a tough wrestler. Good chat. Hello. Hello. He doesn't look Sigma like that. Anyway, sorry. I get a little silly. You got games on your phone versus GigaChat. Oh no. Once he's spat out or water. Verb for chopping, hatcher. Comes from French. I'll have to look that up. I don't get it. So I'm gonna have a little highlight here, just to help with the shape. What's really the thing I like about hatching, I think, is it's just an easy way to kind of say this solid black or solid white thing is actually round. Yeah, Linksy drinking water and laughing hard almost never happens. I don't believe it. She's obviously lying. She probably got water all over her beard. And you know what needs hatching? Back of these earrings. Right up the center. Ba-ba-ba. I should have left a little white spot there, separated from the hair. Oh, I think my camera almost fell over. This brush I'm using here, I guess, is about 7 years old now. It's still probably my favorite brush. And go in with my white pen too and bring those white spots out a bit better. I forgot to turn this picture upside down after I finished the pencil sketch. Just about done of the inking. Black on this spot. I think I got disconnected there for a second. You should be back now. So, what are you up to this weekend, Obi? Anything interesting? Top is here, yes. I'm gonna put a few little, little spots of hair. That's probably a bad one, but you know what I mean. What's that? Dark art? I can't guess. Hey, Wander. Welcome to the stream. Here's what I have as of yet. I was looking at a lot of my older pictures, and you can see I really needed to practice faces like at a bigger scale. I don't know about the bottom lip. A little crooked. Or are you talking about your bottom lip? Sorry, I missed the first part. I have a little mustache growing in on my top lip. Don't know about my bottom lip. Mm. It's funny how young people like get excited about it, and then you're older, and it's just sucks that you have to shave all the time. Or don't shave and have a big shaggy beard. Never knew Kent had a low. Yeah, I make beats. But it's not really lo-fi beats, to be honest. I was more just kind of goofing on the lo-fi girl idea, just as a little joke. But I'd say as far as like internet beat genres, you call them like chill beats, hip hop beats. I just call them rap beats. One of these days, I have about, I don't know, 4 or 5 now finished. I'll have to finish like another 10 or so and do another little animated compilation thing. Although nobody watched them. If anybody wants music for their own live streams, feel free. A bee was making a hive in your speakers? Wow. How do I use the music and like do the copyright my music? You wouldn't have any copyright issues. I'd have to make a claim against you myself. Like I don't have it set up in the music system where it can do it automatically. The only problem with getting them from YouTube is that unless you have YouTube Premium, you're going to get ads. But even once I could just send the MP3 files. Or if you don't get ads on YouTube, then it won't be a problem. Oh, well, if you want, I can have a SoundCloud, and I can set it up where you can download them from SoundCloud, and then you can just kind of pick the ones you want. You know what that needs before I add the bread? Actually, I won't. I got a YouTube Premium month trial, so I'm enjoying it not having ads, and I'm enjoying being able to keep listening to YouTube And I can minimize it and go on other stuff and not have it shut off on me. Helps save battery too, because then you can listen to music on YouTube without having to keep your phone open. Now, will I pay for it once it runs out? No. I need new water. You pay for YouTube Premium, Phantom? That water's too inky. We're gonna need some fresh water. I know in Canada it's something too expensive for me. It's like 14 or 13 bucks a month or something. Now you can get a family package, so 22. You mean 12, right? $22 maybe for like him and Joy in the family thing. Just by itself, I think it's like for one person, like 12 bucks a month. Not much different than your Netflix. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But if you just want it by yourself, I think it's like $12 or $13 for one person. I don't know what that means, like the comparison to Canadian money. Well, that's what I was thinking for maybe 13 or 12 bucks a month. It might be worth it for me because I don't watch TV. Like I don't watch Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything anymore. Basically, just YouTube. I don't use any other social medias really. I put pictures. I look at art on Instagram a lot lately, which is cool. Well, that's the main. That's another thing too. Is the download's not too big of a deal for me. Maybe I can download some songs while I'm driving, but I enjoy being able to like have music on and then turn my phone off and keep the music playing. The red came out more like a pink, I think. I like having it on for my phone, or being able to turn it off from my phone, right? And I can have headphones on, listen to music, uh, turn the screen off on my phone, put it in my pocket, and keep the music playing on YouTube. Like all music apps do that, but I know I'm the only person who thinks this, but I like YouTube Music better than I like Spotify. I know no one else agrees with that but me, but I just find it's better at suggesting music to me than Spotify ever was. I think their algorithm for that's better, basically. And I never heard a song on Spotify that isn't on YouTube. I'm sure it's the same vice versa, but you get what I'm saying. Well, there you go. Some people agree with me. The majority opinion definitely is YouTube Music sucks and Spotify's the way to go, but I don't know. Spotify's just never been good at recommending music to me. It's like if you listen to a song with guitar, it will be like, oh, you like guitar? Here's a heavy metal song. Here's a country song. Yeah, they're just playing to the in crowd, man. Sheeple. I wonder if my thing came up on YouTube Studio yet. You know, when you start a live stream and you go on content on YouTube Studio and it shows your stream. There it is. Mine was super delayed. They're not wolves like us Google users. Power to the people, man. Am I finished? I'll have to erase stuff out. I have a habit of not remembering to erase my pencil. Yeah, if I use this ink brush, I'd be smudging it all over the place with this eraser. Oh, today there was a dad and his kid. And his kid said, "Hey, Dad, can we go pet those goats for free?" And he seriously said, "Petting goats are for babies." What? Maybe he's scared they did fleas or something, and that was just a thing. That's the most insane thing I ever heard. Petting any animal being for babies. Yeah, that was definitely a him problem. No one really thinks that. Oh, show. I'm just filled with toxins. Gender wise, it's equal. What category do you guys have your stream in? Mine says category educational. Is that a good idea? Should I have it like on entertainment or something? That's what I was thinking. It probably shouldn't be education, eh? I wonder why that is. I'm kind of weird today. I don't know. I never noticed that before. That's what I remember looking and saying, why isn't there like an arts and crafts category? Everything else would have that, right? There's an animation category, not arts and crafts. Drop my remote. What can I do for that crayon? I don't want to paint it. I'll leave some little marks on it somewhere. So it's coming this way. So that's definitely what it is. They don't want us artists succeeding with our creative spirits. They want us doing React videos. They want us all doing React videos and I don't know, whatever's popular on YouTube now. Makeup tutorials. I want to start doing those videos where it's just another video, and then in the corner is a video of me just kind of barely reacting, just kind of shaking my head like, yep, And then I'm pretty sure they use this. They just have one video, and they have like an AI program that downloads a viral YouTube videos and then sticks that one video of them reacting over it, so they don't actually even do anything. That'd be the life, man. I wish my integrity was worth enough to somebody to sell it. Because then I do it. But until then, I'll talk shit about rich people and the corporation owners. Yeah, Kent React channel. People would love it. You know, it could be my second channel could just be me reacting to my shorts and videos from this channel. So I drive traffic to both. It's perfect. Wendy, yo. Free promotion by yourself. This guy looks like he'd take extra taxes totally. This is the guy that went to Braveheart's wedding and said he claims the right to bed the wife because he's king. That's this type of guy. I wonder if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Braveheart. Do kids know what Braveheart is? Darkheart kind of sounds like Braveheart. Wasn't there a Braveheart in the Care Bears? Right? Wasn't there a Braveheart in Care Bears? Well, I'm talking about Braveheart, William Wallace, played by I forget his name, famous crazy actor. No, you know who I'm thinking of is the bad guy, No Heart. Will Smith or Wallace and Gromit? You don't know who Braveheart is, do you? William Wallace and Robert the Bruce. Congratulations. Yeah, you can spend it. No one knows who Braveheart is. Yep, just me. I came up because I said this guy kind of looks like the guy that bet it. They I forget what they call it, where they claim the right as king to sleep with the bride on the wedding day. Apparently, wasn't ever a real thing, by the way. Robert the Bruce is from Neopets. No, you're confusing him. He's from Tamagotchi. The fuck is a Neopet? It sounds familiar. Is a Neopet just another version of them things that Tamagotchi thinks? Yeah, I know. I mean, that law wasn't really a thing. I heard a Neopet. I can't think of it. Yoke's mad at me all the time. Always hollering at me. Perfect. Racist. Well, I told you. I know what Neopets is. It just slipped my mind. Why does my phone keep falling over? What's going on? The spaghetti incident. We don't talk about that. I can't believe you'd even bring it up at all. Did you know it's 13 days for my 6 months YouTube anniversary? This guy's putting tariffs on Canada. Can you say 6 months anniversary? Is that a real thing? It'll have to be a year. Anniversary can be any time, right? Half anniversary. There you go. 6 months. and I still have no subs. I'm on the fast track, baby. Kent. Spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. It got me nervous already. Yeah. Yeah. Aww. I'm gonna have to change the category for my live streams. I don't know why. It's educational now. Whoa! I almost dropped my mic again. My camera. Do I have any art to show you guys? I don't know. I just showed everything. Return my sketchbook. Oh, here's a cool guy. I don't know if I ever showed these two before. That kind of looks like Nicolas Cage, I think. And that kind of looks like me. It's a self-portrait. Someone said, "Thanks, Kent." What? What happened? I have learned nothing on this live stream. You did nothing at all? Not very nice to say. I want my nickel back. I love Nickelback. Not really. I learned the rich are evil, punch, kick, punch, so I can go play in the cold. Thanks, Kent. Oh, thanks for teaching that evil always wins. Yeah, it kind of looks like Freakazoid, eh? With the scarf. Oh, look, there's a little fun sketch I did of a dragon head. There's a picture of a girl smoking. One of my favorite subjects. Smoking. There's the beginning of a portrait. You can kind of get the same type of nose thing going on there. There's a rock with some lines. Oh yeah, with the red and black and strong chain. He kind of has that. What am I thinking of? I don't know. My brain doesn't remember stuff anymore. Che Guerrera. Look, there we go. Whoa. My phone isn't staying up at all tonight. I don't know why. Because the cord's not up, maybe? Whoa. I don't know what's up with this guy. He got a weird pose going on there. This is what I like about sketchbooks, right? This is to me what a sketchbook should be. It's just messing around, drawing bad pictures and seeing what cool ideas you have. Like, look at that. It looks like a Picasso. Linksy rubbing off it because I'm making weird noises. Yeah, probably. He has an ouchie head. Yeah, he has a bandage on. And Picasso pink eye. There's a pencil sketch that I started of cowboy. That's not sunglasses. That'd be like his hat, shadows from his hat. Are they covering it? There. Perfect. Carmen Sandiego. Oh yeah. I wish I could quit you. I don't know. It's perfect. Yeah, you guys know about all these. You guys like peacocks? Bark. And Carmen Peacock. What does a peacock sound like anyway? Why are you guys making fun of me? I'm showing you my art. I don't know why you're being mean about it. There's some heads and some eyes. Maybe so often I can draw some good hair. And some ribbons. There's a tree and an ice cream cone. Oh, this was fun. This was for Phantom Sing. And there's lots of little fun drawings in here. Look at that guy. He got $1. There's a UFO abducting a cow. A guy with no jaw getting his tongue pulled. A guy with like a work mask on and big teeth. A rat with a little gun. It's like a gangster. Really bad guitar. Crocodile. Lots of skulls. Two faces. A weird little frame that I like with a lighthouse in it. A robot. A snail with sunglasses. There's the best picture of all of them in here. Oh, I really like that. This rat guy too here. No, so that guy. Okay, one sec. I have to go look what he looks like. Wait, doesn't that guy have no pants? Doesn't Pantless Jack have no pants? Or am I just misremembering it? We're just waiting for Phantom to upload his nudity pictures. Do we Giga Chad? I can make this guy Giga Chad. The difference to it. What do you mean I got big eyes? I need another head. There's one. She looks horrible. Love it. It's not as funny this way. It's Xena. Yeah, she actually looks good from the top. She looks even better. Because her eyes are bigger, right? Man, I could have found that pantless Jack picture by now. Live. Stream one day ago. Might be 2 days away. That's cool, Linksy. Thanks for stopping in and chatting. Oh, there's the Wendy, yo. I present you me. Hey, Darkheart. What came first? Was it Pantless Jack or the Wendigo? Yeah, I got him. So, yeah, look, you did it with an ink brush, so I'll do it with an ink brush. I already found it, Phantom. I brought it up quicker than you could post it. So it's not going to be exactly your Pantless Jack. I'll make my own little take on him. And his eyes don't matter because blurred out and crossed out. Kind of looks like a girl. Pantless Jill. I'll make his girlfriend. Is that what happened to you? Were you attacked by a Pantless Jack? I feel like he's really skinny. You can see his ribs skinny. Oh, I gave him a belt. What was I thinking? I'm not used to drawing pantless people. That's a fist, by the way. And there, his little pantless part that Phantom made me do. I'll give him some chest here. See, look, I scare silly Goober away with your stupid pantless Jack character. I'm losing subs already. Yeah, that's cool, Goober. Thanks for stopping in. I'm back to finish up anyway. This is Phantom's character, by the way. Pantless Jack. Finished. There's Pantless Jack and I don't know, King someone. It looks like he has sunglasses on, eh? Here. A little bit of definition. He also has Wolverine claws. Perfect. One day you're on top as the king, and the next day you're a pantless guy running around in the woods with candy and sunglasses. You Jackman. Unless it's cold out, then he becomes tiny Jackman. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night. For anyone who's still here, what, 7 of you? Phantom Pain is having his Jackbox tonight. If you guys are interested, check out Phantom's channel and play some games with us. It will be a fun time for all. Perhaps. Anyway, guys, I think that came out good. Pantless Jack, on the other hand, I don't know. That guy came out nice. My new little sketchbook. It's supposed to be my like ink sketchbook. Perhaps like Inktober and just random ink drawings. I like it so far. I'm not very good at keeping sketchbooks. I usually do a few pages and then give up and move on to a different one. Or I'm scared to start them. So hopefully that one will work out. Pantless Zach. There you go. I make my J's weird. I know most people do it in the middle. I go down on the sides and back up. But it's just the back there. Perfect. Pantless Zach. Pantless Jack's don't know, rival. Whatever. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good weekend. I'll see you guys on Linksys on Sundays, and mine next Friday. And I don't know, maybe someone else's in between there. We will see. But are we having a showdown? Yeah, we need to have our 3-person stream one of these days. 3 different rendering approaches to the same picture. I think it's a cool idea, and I'm just too lazy to figure out how to stream 3 of us at once. But I'll do it someday. Anyway, guys, yeah, check out Phantom's channel tonight if you want to play Jackbox with us. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.